Still don't know yet. He didn't practice today. He wasn't able to go, so we think he's close. I mean, he's come back twice, and it's just bothered him. And it's not really his injury as much as it is the rest of his body around it. Like, he's dealing with a calf strain right now. It's not his knee. So it's just every time he comes back, he's just struggling with other things. So I don't know if he'll be back or not.
Are you seeing any progress at the cornerback spot opposite of DeAndre with the competition?
Progress as far as I got a couple guys playing good. Mark Webb's playing better, Tyson Campbell's playing better, and Eric Stokes. Those three guys are kind of Amir Speed's in there too. So I mean, we don't really know which one's going to be starting yet. It'll be based on how practice goes between now and then. But they're all three playing. They played much better today. Well, we've tried to mix it up. Holyfield's done it before. Harry did it on the scout team last year. DeAndre did it a bunch last year. Demetrius Robinson fooled around with it some. Terry hadn't been out there. Nico's still doing it. And then we've worked with James Cook. So there's probably 6 guys that can play it, and they all have a little different features. So we've shared that load.
Coach, talk about where Swift.
I was just going to say, there's some interesting data out there, about second-year coaches and third-year coaches and how things seem to improve with each year. What was your takeaway maybe last year that you've been through this a bunch of times with Bama, but it's different when you're the top guy? And what kind of lessons are you carrying into this season that you want to do better this year? We talk about that with players all the time,
Yeah, I think you always want to get better as a coach. So what we try to do is look at areas we were deficient in last year. Where did we not play well? What did we not do well? A lot of our turnaround had to do with the players back for a second year. I mean, let's be honest, a lot of our success had to do with the fact that we had good players decide to come back. Now we're trying to replace those good players with players that were here or were recently signed. But as coaches, we're always trying to look introspective at what we could do better. 2-minute situations, third down and short. We weren't as good on third down as we thought we needed to be. Turnovers, like how can we improve ourselves? And you're always trying to do that, regardless of what year you're coaching, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 20th.
Last year's team kind of had that it factor, and what do you think that could mean for this year?
I would say Notre Dame in the locker rooms when I felt like they believed and they kind of trusted and they kind of enforced things and the leaders took over the team. As far as this year, I don't know when that's going to come about. I think we're going to have some adversity for that to come out. I mean, throughout camp, we've had different guys lead. I really think some guys have stood out from a leadership standpoint, but we haven't had that one defining moment that says, hey, this is who's going to take over this team. I mean, we've got good depth at some positions. We don't have great depth at others. Sometimes the talent of the guy that came in is not shown because he may be at a position that has more depth. I mean, it's just the bottom line. I think as thin as we are in the secondary, we have 3 to 4 freshmen that are in the 2 deep. So they're like in there competing, battling, but they may not be on the field. I don't know if that's the case. That's not like a big deal to me. Like, y'all write and make a big deal about that. I didn't plan that out and say, ooh, there's no depth chart. What I like to do is have guys compete. And I also want the other team to figure out who the Sam is and who the star is and who the safety is because they ID those people. So to be honest with you, I don't have all their information all the time, and it's not always accurate. So I want a level playing field when it comes to that. Our kids know, and our kids have been communicated, and we substitute every day, so they have to know.
Just from a physical standpoint, is Otis kind of that perfect picture of a star, kind of what you like to have back up position?
He's pretty good. He's physical,
yeah.
But you want a guy that can cover. Lorenzo could really cover well and run. Lorenzo was exceptionally fast for that size. Walter and Otis don't quite move like Lorenzo, but they're really physical and they're good tacklers. So he does fit the mold, but you want a guy that's quick and can cover too. Those slot guys like Akil and Nico can get you in a mismatch.
How is it different?
Yeah, he's fast. I mean, that's what he is. He's fast, and he has an ability to make a mistake and catch up. He's been very level-headed. He doesn't get rattled a lot. He's a talented kid. I mean, so we're going to put him out there and let him go play some, and he may be rolling some with Mark Webb and Eric Stokes, but he has progressed, and he's only had 20-something practices, so he's come along pretty fast. I've been pleased with his progress and hope that he continues to do that. And every now and then he has some mishaps, and we got guys to go in there and help him if he does.